What's going on, YouTube family? It's your man Dom. We back with another video today, and today we're gonna be going over some footage of my boy Quintyn Voltz. We're gonna check him out tonight, and we're gonna dive into some footage from this year, from the beginning of this year until now. We just gonna do some reflection, talk about the situations he's been in, talk about the things he's done this year. Just go over what type of player he is, the ins and outs of his game and stuff like that. So I hope y'all enjoy the video and stick around. We're going to get into
it. What's good, y'all? It's Nelson Newman. What up? This is Matt Barnes.
What's going on, y'all? It's YBK.
Nico Naismith, founder and creator of the Hoop Bus.
Shout out INDY Sports. Shout out INDY Sports. We out here in LA, California, watching INDY Sports Film.
And shout out to INDY Sports Film. The Hoop Bus, man.
All right, so we jumped off the year, at the beginning of this year, after coming off of Christmas break. We started the new year off, finishing our 8th grade basketball season. So this was the end of that run, and everybody know how that panned out. We lost 2 starters throughout the year to injuries to put him out for the season. So Q was pretty much by himself for the year. Not really by himself, but we struggled. 2 of our biggest pieces left, so we kind of struggled. And it took a toll on Q. He did what he could. We did what we could as a group. And, yeah, so that was that. But this game here was against Paul Hadley and Carlos Miller. Or Carlos Lopez. So check it out. That's pure instincts. That's pure instincts, man. That's instinct. There we go. That's pure instincts. That's a good rebound. Good day, give me that. Damn. And then shortly after that, that weekend, we went to the Snowball Classic in Cincinnati, Ohio, brought to you by T3 TV. And yeah, we took the dub. We took the title on that one. Then Q was eating all weekend, and this is the beginning. So let's watch how it pan out. Shout out to my boy Zane, my boy Markel, CJ, and the money. Shout out to my dogs, man. That move was so crazy. That move was so crazy. That boy Q got some sauce. Good D. Hey, don't get Q in this zone. Do not get Q in this zone. He get in this zone, he turns deadly, man. He turns deadly. But being able to get Q in this mode is a gift. If you can do that as create an environment that can produce. That's when you get the best Q. 18-5, we put it on them boys. He said, get back out there. Hey, we ain't worried about nothing. Get back out there. Go ahead. He didn't even want to talk to us. We was rocking and rolling.
Clay scored 50 with 3 dribbles, didn't
he? He said Q couldn't dribble. I love popping my shit when somebody get talking about my son.
He don't got a dribble. Look, he don't got a dribble. That's why he don't got a dribble.
One dribble outlet.
He make the right passes. He make the right plays. He a playmaker. He make the right plays. He don't got a dribble.
out. You know what time it is. That boy Q's. Look at everybody. That be turning me up, man. Q was in that zone, though, boy. The behind the back pass, nobody was expecting that. Nobody was expecting that. To my boy Kills, like the chemistry on this team, how well they knew each other, the things that they like to do, and sometimes when they get in certain zones, they really, they really is a dangerous team. I would consider this, and this is a different team. This is a championship game right here. I think we was down one. I think it was they were down one, and that bucket put them up. All right, yeah. So they was down one. That bucket right there put them up one. Now we did, yeah. Now we down one. So some coaches would have called a timeout. Some coaches would have, panicked. Some players would have panicked, did some bogus stuff. But watch how this play out in the hands of one of the best guards in the country, calm in his bag and under control. Looked at the clock, see how much time he got. Markel come for the screen. He's a certified sniper. Hang dribble, it's on. Money. This much. And that's game.
One more possession.
So we end up winning that tournament, man. We brought home the gold. It was a lit tournament. Yeah, it was cool. Beginning of the year, everything was good. Then we jump back into the school season, finishing up the 8th grade year versus Plainfield. Q had amazing games every game. He had amazing games every game, man. One, two. My daughter in the background laughing. As soon as he turned his back, boy, you took your eyes off the sniper, you're done for. Volleyball line, come here, smack. The boy got unlimited range, and that's a fact. Everybody know. Rebound put back. He gonna be long, man. That's a good block.
Delicious.
Way to get in there and rebound. So this was the last game of the year. Last game of the 8th grade year against Belzer. We lost this game. He played pretty decent. So let me give you some backdrop. So 7th grade year, we won. 7th grade year, we won the 7th grade beat Belzer in the Marion County championship, and we won the whole thing last year, 7th grade. This year, we went down 2 starters, and we couldn't do it. We didn't have enough firepower, and they beat us. They played good. The Q always gonna your boy. Look at your boy. Finger roll. Pearl me up some. Big leg. Nice little pull up. So he got in his way. Still almost made it. Got the rebound, and then the instincts take over. This is what I say when I say that Q's an instinctive player. Like, he plays with his instincts. 1, 2, lay. Like, oh, y'all might have missed it. That's crazy. Rebound, pound, 1, 2, lay. Man, come on, man. Come on, man. That's crazy. That's crazy. So we consistently see the range. That's another IQ play, trying to make it happen. Kind of got to cause a turnover, bad pass. Hustle still got the block. In transition, 1, 2, draws the foul. And you know when he go to the free throw line, it's automatic. 90% free throw shooter. 90% free throw shooter. Call for the screen. A little hezzy. AI. Downhill. Step back. You see 1, 2, 3, 4. He drawing 4 defenders. All eyes on him. That was his kryptonite in school ball. He can draw a lot of attention. So the focus for me was, can you get your teammates involved while drawing so much attention, and trying to find that balance between scoring and facilitating and playmaking. So that's what our goal was for that year, and it kind of took a year, to actually reach the goal, but he's there now. So step back, dime. And it was kind of thing where you know how it is when you playing, and you playing with players that aren't on the same level. So you think you got to max out by trying to score everything. But he was in his bag this game. He had some very good plays. Traffic. Oh, dime. That's a dime, man. Instinctively. That's a great pass. That's the hang dribble. Hang dribble is on. Smack. Once you see him hang, hey, when he loading this up. That's a great shot. Beautiful range. They got the witness to sniping a few times. Off the shoe. All right, then we get into February, and after school ball was over, we start back with Hawker Lee doing some rec stuff, just keeping staying in the gym, some little league play stuff. And this is a league that the owner was doing, and we was just participating in. It's a little inner city league.
We're brothers.
So we was doing that, playing against anybody who would sign up. And by this time, I was kind of not so big of a fan of these type of games, just because there's less competition and it's not really much to work on. So we just out here doing stuff. Look at that lay. That lay was crazy. That lay was crazy. Rebound. Penetrating kick. In transition. Great foul. That's so tough. That's so tough. See, you got the layup package. See, you got the deep ball. See, you got the layup package and the deep ball. This is natural Q. He got the layup and the deep ball. That's just something that been in his bag since he started. Those are naturally his gifts. He's a pure shooter. He has range, and he can finish. Those are his natural gifts. Without working on them consistently, it's something that he naturally has. And the ability to pass the ball. That's good hustle. Hey, listen here, bro. I don't know. I mean, you tell me. Look at the layup. Pump fake. One. Up. Down. Come on, bro. What are we talking about here? Layup game is retarded. Layup game is retarded. Beautiful.
Way to run the floor, buddy.
Full court pass. Come on, man. Vision. You got vision, man. He can run the floor. Pull-up jumpers. Transition threes. All around game, man. He can do everything. Cross behind. Man, just look at the skill that it took to get through there. Look at what he did. Some people might don't sleep on the greatness. Pound instinctively. Tween, behind, gone, looks away, skips through there, 1-2, keeps the ball high, dimes him. That's super tough, man. That's super tough. Way to create something, playmaker. Pass back, that's easy money. Catch and shoot is Q's thing. He can create a shot and he's great on catch and shoot. Come here. Come here. He's super shifty. He's super shifty. He will rock your ass. Look at the separation he creates on his hang dribble, on his crossover. Then he right back down. Hard crossover. He They will shift you. Now you just gotta go. So that's what we working on now, exploding out of your cross. Once you cross and when you hit your tween, we gotta explode down the hill. So that's what we working on. All right. Gets there, a little hazy. You know the roadman's getting there. Hits him. That's another great pass by Markel. Foul on the arm. They got the next one now. So. Little nephew. Another time, screen comes. I don't really like the jump pass. At the higher levels, it's harder to get that. And it gets tipped. Turnover. And he hustles down. It makes an effort play and redeems itself. So that's always my concern. My main focus is not what you do, not the mistake that you make, but what you do after the mistake. So I'm proud to see that effort. That's what I like to see. Crossover. Pound. Into a pull-up. Got hit on the arm. Automatic from the free throw line, 90%. And 9 times out of 10, when he misses, he always makes up for it.
All the way back. Oh, ready to shoot. Oh, yo. That's a pass right there.
Assist. Good transition.
Either way.
All right, so this is another tournament at Beach Grove. Let me get some tunes going real quick. All right, so we've been giving Beach Grove the work for the longest. Respectfully, man, shout out to them Beach Grove boys because they have put on for the city and themselves. But we've been breaking them boys down for years, man. No cap. Humbly. Hey, shout out to Jared, man. When you get Q and Jared on the same team, it's dangerous. It's dangerous. Fighting for the rebounds. Sitting down. We in a 2-3 zone right here. That's good ball movement by that team. On the rebound, protect the ball. Eyes up. Cross. Into the shot. Smack. Rhythm shots be money. So that was our last local tournament, and then this is our last national tournament with this group. D5 Indy. We went, maybe 10, 11 deep. We brought a lot of kids who are familiar with each other. They actually know each other. They've been playing with each other for a long time. They some of the best kids in the city. Not taking nothing away from the kids, but it's different levels of preparation to be able to be successful, and we just didn't prepare properly for that event, and collectively they weren't good enough to just go out there and dominate like some teams may have done in the past, or some teams that's capable of it. They're not that dominant to just go out there and win, so they kind of got to play collectively, and they got to play a certain style of basketball to be able to win at this high level. So we wasn't able to do that, and coaching wasn't able to get us there. The players wasn't able to get themselves there, so we went 0-5 at Battle of Magic City. Um, but Q did do his thing. He did put himself on the map even more, and that's what AAU was about. It's about exposure and getting your name out there. So, but ultimately, you want to be a part of something good that teaches you how to play basketball the right way, and teaches you good things on and off the court. So that's kind of where we was, and kind of where I still am. So. But Q ate this Fast Five team up. This is a global grassroots team, Fast Five from Alabama, and Q went crazy on him, did his damn thing. We started the game off. I think we lost this game by like 6 points, but we started the game off like 8-0. Q was on everything. I think he scored the first 6 points. Come here, give me that. Yeah. In his bag. In his bag. That's money. Smack. And I was talking to somebody during this game, so I didn't get the full. I didn't get everything that he did, but he went crazy this game. And then we played All Ohio. This is obviously before we went over there. This was the first time we ever played against Cam Mercer. We played with him. We never played against him, but this was the first time Q got to actually play against him. And lo and behold, the first time he ever played against him, he does something crazy. Makes it on Hoop City, gets 100K, 115K views on Instagram, and really put himself out there even more. So kudos to Q for being able to perform on the highest level and being able to do some stuff and be so crafty and shifty and amazing to be able to make something for himself. So shout out to him. Give me that. Strip the ball out of his hands, coast to coast. Inside lay. Right over the top. Because if you know, alright, so all my guards, all the high level people who really know how to play basketball, all the good shot blockers, y'all know that when on a fast break, if you left-handed and you go up, it's easy. You just jump behind them. You avoid them going up, and you just catch the ball at the highest point, and you catch it at the top, kind of what Cash is trying to do right here. But Q knows that. He's aware of that because he does it to people. So instead of going with the left hand, he goes with the inside hand. So that's IQ and instincts. On the fast break after stripping him downhill, he got a defender there. Don't go up with this, and if we would have went with the left, it probably would have got blocked unless he do a little double pump. So you go inside hand and you clear. So he does that, immediately turns around and get ready for defense. Step right into it. Smack, money ball. You know what time it is. Now he finna drop Cash off again. And Cash, if you ask anybody on All Ohio what's Cash's best attribute, They gonna say he a defender and he's scrappy. It's not really scoring. That's not really his thing. It's not really offense. He's not really offensively gifted like that. He's more of a defensive player, more of a scrappy guy. And Q was dropping him off because Q's just so shifty and so talented. Come here. That's just one step. Step. Help comes. What you gonna do when the help comes? I'ma jelly that help. Come here, Cam. That's beautiful. Shout out to Hoop City for catching that moment. And then the next game, so we lost that game. We ended up losing by 30, I ain't gonna cap. So they beat us real bad by 30. We really didn't have an answer collectively. We played a lot of selfish ball, and y'all can go check that out. I might react to it. So, but yeah, we played selfish basketball. We really didn't move the ball. We really didn't rebound like we should have. Nobody really stepped up. We didn't do no type of adjusting or making adjustments, the proper adjustments. So yeah, they got us on that one. But we played Knight Riders Elite, who was a nationally ranked powerhouse. They super tough too. And Q dropped 26, 27 on him. He had an amazing game. We also lost this game probably like by I don't know what we lost this game by. But check it out. It's on Baller TV. But like I said, Q was in his bag, man. He was in his bag. Whole tournament. Screen, protected. This a long wing right here. Watch him break him down. Snatch. Come here, boy. Where is you going? Downhill now. 1-2. To the pearl. Nothing. What? Stop playing with that boy. Pull whoever you want on him. It really don't matter. Pull up. Set his feet. Hand down, man down. Again, trailing the ball. Catch. Boy, you're done for. Smack. Come here, 12. You're done for. Tween. Hang dribble. Stop and pop. Man, alright, so that's NBA 3. So you know, man, come on. Money. Smack. He gave them boys the works. So that was the last tournament we played with them. The situation wasn't, the greatest after seeing what we were able to do against elite competition on the biggest stage, how we looked as a whole. The things that we were learning as a group. I just wasn't with it no more. It was time for a fresh start, time for something new. So I decided to. Well, actually, we had already connected these dots before even leaving. That was our last tournament with them, regardless. And this was the new rebirth. Trying to get some new coaching, some new players, some new teammates, and just get a better environment. So that's what we did, and we linked with these guys here. A great group of guys, real fun group of guys, man. They can hoop. They all, they can ball. So that's where we at. That was Q's first dunk before a game. And this was the first tournament after Battle of Magic City, and we made it to the championship and lost against our team from Alabama. And we went to Alabama with it. Awareness, great awareness, good defense, great awareness. Rebound, pound into a jelly like. That's tough. Every time we lock up. Layup game is crazy. And he cut, man. Look at them arms. Glass. Got a finger on it. That's great effort. Great effort, man. That's great effort. You can't coach that. That's great effort. A block that leads into a bucket. Again, good D. 50-50 ball, need that. Euro step. Look, he got my man's. He got my man's hype. We won that game. We won this game too. Q hit a game winner. Buzzer beater. Rebound. In transition.
Run with him.
That's all love. This was the championship game. This is the game we lost. Pull up game. Once he's starting to do this more, rising right up over the top of people on the pull up and smacking stuff. He got that in his bag now. So he's a three-level scorer. He can score. He can score the deep ball. He can space the floor. He can knock down the mid-range. His finishing is incredible. He can lay the ball up like crazy. His creativity is tough. He can read the screen and rolls. He's good in pick and rolls. He can defend. He has great hands. It's not really a lot that he can't do. Catch and shoot. He's a competitor. Come here, Zane. Nah, that's tough. Nah, that's tough. That's tough. That's a good move. Good pull up. Rebound. We in traffic. Nice little hesitation dribble. Pull up. Three-level score, man. All right, so now we jump into April, and at the same time, so Hawk Elite was our national team and our local team. We played locally there, and we went nationally with them. So we exchanged our local team for Indy Heat Competitive Greatness, and they only play locally, and then we went national with all Ohio, and it's kind of crazy how that situation panned out. It was a good situation nonetheless. Shout out to them people over there, for the opportunity and the time that we did spend over there. But it really wasn't for Q, and it really didn't work out too good. But he still got down and got busy. This was our first tournament in Chicago, Junior EYBL. This is against all Iowa, and Q doing what he do. Come here, boy. Crossover into the mid-range, creating his own shot. Getting a chance to play with Cam and Jay Sean. This is catch and shoot. I know he catch and shoot all day. I thought he was about to shoot. That's the catch and shoot right here. He's close too. Good rotation, good arc. Money ball. Good hands and anticipation. Lay. In transition, scanning the floor. See my boy. Pump. Get him with the pump fake every time. Don't bid on the ball fake when he catch. 1, 2. Up. Dime. That's IQ, man. IQ and instincts off the charts. Right to a cutting Jay Sean bucket. That's a beautiful pass. That's a beautiful pass. Okay, stall him out just for a second. Catch. Downhill. LaMelo style. Jelly. Now let's see some defense. Let's see some defense. We'll get into the defense then. Pump fake. Get rid of it. Catch. Right in front of Jamal Crawford. Right in front of Jamal Crawford. Yeah. That's your boy QZ, man. Performing in front of an NBA vet, man. Doing this thing. Now let's check out that defense. Good wide base. Watch that ball. Kind of went for the pump. Got his hands there. Rotated. Know what he's about to do. That's a great contest. That's a great contest, man. That's great defense. That's great defense. That's great defense. Thought he was going to get it. Not really a green light to pull, but then got it right back. Shot again, missed that one too. That was tough. He needed one of them to fall. So one of the growing things in Q's game is getting him to recognize, shot selection. So we always practice that. That was a big thing for us during this time. Not to say that was, not to say those were terrible shots, but for sure to shoot in transition. In transition, that's tough. Got him with the chest. Got him with the body. That's a good take. Automatic from the foul line. Automatic from the foul line. Alright, so now we hop into April. And we back with Indy Heat playing in the Hoop Group tournament at Mojo's. Playing up 2027. Getting buckets. Behind the back, smooth behind the back. Into the tween. Into the step back. In your mouth. That's tough. That's a beautiful shot. Hands and IQ. Our ball. We stretch lay. Tween. Legs. Dime. Rebound in transition. Foul, slice through that lane. With the lay, man. Listen here, finishing is tough. Rebound, he can rebound. Transition. Oh yeah. Same play twice. Had to see that again, I guess. Dime. He can pass. So now, um, possessions like that is more what we're working on. You know, real basketball, moving the ball, swinging the ball, catching the ball, getting downhill, making two people guard you, find an open man, not letting the ball stick. You know, not ball watching. All of those things is things that we implement with this team here, and you know, just learning the game. Less about the wins and losses, and more about are you developing, are you getting the small things, and are you really learning? So the famous steal. Got to steal, Mr. Lane. Got to steal again. Anytime he mess up, he gonna make up for it. All right, so now we back with All Ohio. This is May. We with All Ohio and the Bill Hensons, and he went crazy here too. Come here, 1, 2.
Yes,
That
sir.
bump. Major boy fall. Come here, touch her. Behind the back, step back, in your face. Beautiful block. Good hazard. Hang dribble into the pull up. That's tough. Three-level score. Got the mid range. Got the catch and shoot. Got the D ball. Jab the mess out of my boy. Spun him around on the jab step. Great hands. Good hustle play. Good hustle play. Catch and shoot. Smack. Great defense. With the rebound. Money ball. D ball.
That motherfucker in the wrong. Nah, that's 100, bro.
Dime. Another one. Good pass. Off the pick and roll. Now this team was cool. You know, it looked good on film, but when you really go and dissect the games and see who was doing what and how the team was being coached, you know, and the things that they were doing, how they were playing. I think this team is more, and Coach Marco, I think he's more of a defensive-minded coach, you know, versus an X and O's kind of guy. He's more defensive-minded. You know, they got certain sets that don't really work, and they don't really uh, teach basketball the correct way. It's easy to win when you got some stud athletes who are just physically more talent than other players. Um, but when the skill match up and you actually got to teach X's and O's and you got to hold players accountable and you got to play the right way. Then you see who can really, who can really coach and who can really and who can't coach. So, but this was one of the last possessions for the last game in the Bill Hensley, and Q got smacked on his arm right here. This is for game. If he hits this, we going to the free throw line. It's a chance for a 4-point play. If he make all of them, we win the game. He hit his hand right here and he didn't call it. Ref looking right at him. I went crazy. He hit him on the arm, and nobody but me was contesting that. Everybody else wasn't saying nothing, and I ain't feel good about that on that tournament either. But that's besides the point. Nobody really gonna ride for you. You know how this AAU shit is. It's cutthroat. But so then we went to after that we went to Junior EYBL, and Q did his thing here too. I really didn't get to watch too much because I was filming. So shout out to MM Fields. I had him pull up and catch a couple Q's games. But he did his thing against Main Streets. He did his thing against Mac Irvin. He did his thing against all Iowa. Every game he had a decent game. He had 19 points against Mac Irvin. I didn't even see the game versus Indy Heat, but I know he did his thing. So yeah, that whole situation, it wasn't bad. He got clocked, he got fair clock. I would say he got fair clock. It's just how to use him and how to let him be successful in that type of system. Cross, good. That's a great read. Downhill, 1-2, dump off. Shit like that, man, you can't teach. That's pure. Come on, man. Catch and shoot. And then that was the last tournament we played with them. We lost to all Iowa. Went down to the last second. Make sure y'all go check that out on my YouTube page. But we lost that. We lost the ball, and the guy hit a layup, beat us 50-51. So shout out to them boys, man. And this was the next thing on our list. It was summer ball, high school summer ball. Q's an incoming freshman at Decatur Central. He's gonna be playing varsity. So this is our first look at varsity basketball. So now this is the most updated version of Q in this type of setting, in this high school setting. Where you move the ball, share the ball. That's a great take, great read. Being trapped, can't really go nowhere. Still made a way. Now this 12 is a senior. Q's a freshman, an incoming freshman. Hasn't played a varsity game yet. Come here, taste this 9, boy. Taste this 9.
Beat him.
Yeah, beat him. He don't want no smoke.
Foul.
One dribble pull up, mid range. Smack. He's being able to get to that mid range and rise. He's being able to get to that mid range and rise. So he don't gotta always go to the cup, jump in the air, foul or be hitting the floor. He learned how to get to that mid range. 3-level scorer, man. This guy's a senior too. Catch. Where are you going, my boy? Just create a little bit of space. That's all we need. Outlet in transition. 2 feet pull-up jumper in transition. Money ball.
Another
when they show hands. So now that he realizing that the coach and everybody is saying hands, hands, so he's using that to his advantage. He catches, looks at the rim, get him to rise up a little bit, and then just commits to the drive, gets an easy floater. And these are all things we consciously think about. Once you hit 2 or 3 threes, and you hear the coach screaming, shooter, 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 use that to your advantage. Now it's all pump fakes, and now you making everybody fly. So by this time, they know what's up. That's why they running out with a handout. That's why you got two people jumping. So use that to your advantage now. Now we downhill, shooting the gaps, and finding our other shooter on the opposite end that they got to close out and worry about. So please don't try to zone this team. Again, into the 3-ball. Way to move it, way to keep it moving. Bang, bang, again. One thing I like about this team is they move the ball a lot. They share the ball, they play real basketball. That's tough. One little hesitation. That's tough. Mm. Made a way out of no way with the nasty lay. That's tough. Into the lane, finding the shooter. Penetrating kick, good decision maker.
Now move now.
Pump fake. Extra pass. Knockdown. Way to be patient. Way not to be too anxious to shoot.
Bang out, Q, bang out.
Dunking that thing. That's a good pass. Good find. This was at the Charlie Hughes tournament here in Indiana.
Talk. Hit him.
Way to get the ball ahead, advance the ball early, and get it right back. That's great D. That's great DQ. That's great defense. Kick. Be patient. Swing it downhill. Yeah, find somebody. Bang, bang. That's beautiful. Don't let the ball sticky. Catch into a shot. Money. See the ball. See the ball good. Good help. Good talk. Hand out. We gone. action. Left hand. Left hand layup. Alright, now we hop into July. This was probably one of the latest tournaments we had against D1 Indiana. We won this. We actually lost this game. That's beautiful. And the mid-range shot. Sitting on that.
Oh man, I love USA.
Lay. Good back cut.
Hey, I want y'all to talk to us.
That's tough. That boy tough, man. Finishing is crazy. Shout out to my boy Josh Phillips. With the turnover. That's great hustle. He missed the initial shot, got the rebound, and dimed it to his boy for the 2 free throws.
Somebody be ready to shoot.
Downhill to a shooter.
Thank you.
One more.
Rebound.
Rebound, Q, pump fake to a shooter.
Beautiful.
Bang. Way to do more than just score. Don't press him, just get out the way. 1-2, 1-2 a floater. Good.
How you been?
Good.
Good pass to Brad. Poked it loose. Outlet. Lay. Outlet, catch, pump, 2 dribbles, pivot, find an open shooter, man. That's tough. Runs the floor, finds the open guys, is creative, can create his own shot, can defend, can rebound, can score with either hand. He can break your press. He's a 3-level scorer. I mean, what else do you want in a point guard or a player? What else do you want in a point guard? He's coachable. He knows how to play the game the right way. 1-2, kick, one more, catch, shoot. He's a great catch and shoot shooter, and he can create off the dribble. He can create his own shot, and he's great on catch and shoot.
Stay deeper, Brad. Deeper, deeper. Stay here. It's deeper.
He needs to develop his playmaking skills, being able to set people up. Range is there. Spaces the floor, stretches the floor. 1-2, lay, runs the floor. What more do you want? What more do you want in the guard? That's a good bump and a good find. That's a good patient drive. That's great defense. Great effort, great defense. That's great effort, great defense. Rebound. Mm. Three ball, mid-range pull-up in transition. Screen, dime. He's diamond boys. Catch and shoot, money ball. I mean, what else? What else do y'all want? Play at the highest level, can create a shot,
Good,
can
son.
finish. Man, big man didn't know what to do there. Shout out to big fella though. But yeah, y'all, that's it, man. Thank y'all for watching. Um, to recap, man, yeah, that's just my boy in a nutshell, man. Quintyn Voltz, one of the best guards in the class of 2028, one of Indiana's most prominent guards, in my opinion. 6'1" combo guard, can play the point, can play the two, can do everything you need him to do. I say the areas he needs to get better on is being more vocal, being more of a facilitator and more of a leader, and picking his shots and just managing the game, being a coach on the floor. So those are his areas of improvement. As far as overall, I give my boy a great grade. And yeah, man, he's gonna be one of those ones out of Indiana. So make sure y'all tap in. Make sure y'all go like his page, follow his page, subscribe, and stay tuned for what we got coming up, man. And I hope y'all liked that video. I hope y'all enjoyed it. And until next time.